want to start with that military-themed Truth Social posting from the president. Hannah showed it to our viewers a moment ago. He's talking about serious problems, crime problems in Chicago. That's the Truth Social post. Do posts like this undercut the serious message that he's trying to get out there?
No, look, it is a serious message, but it's also meant to get under the skin of people like J.B. Pritzker and Mayor Brandon Johnson in Chicago. If for no other reason that, they're in the awkward position that crime is high in Chicago. I mean, just look over Labor Day weekend. They had 8 killed and 50 wounded in gun battles in Chicago. It's consistently been a problem. And the mayor sounds unhinged when he talks about it. And J.D. Pritzker resists Trump at all costs. So, again, this is just Trump getting under the skin. The federal government is already in Chicago. It's just a question of how much more they ramp up their actions.
Matt, while crime is high in Chicago, it's certainly not the highest in the state. There are states with higher crime rates that are sending their National Guard into Chicago and D.C. But Mike, Matt makes a good point, because that picture is getting under the skin of Governor J.B. Pritzker and Chicago Mayor Brendan Johnson. They're up in arms over this post. If they have those kind of responses, are they just adding fuel to the fire? This is exactly what President Trump wanted, this kind of reaction from them.
Well, I think this post is so emblematic of the entire problem here, which is Donald Trump has politicized the crime problem in Chicago, and he's not at all interested in solving it. He wants to bring in the National Guard to a city that doesn't want it, that isn't asking for his help, instead of trying to bring Congress together and work with local leaders to deal with crime. Let's keep in mind, just a few weeks ago, crime wasn't an issue for Donald Trump when he signed the Republican budget. It cut billions of dollars in community policing, which means there'll be fewer cops in the streets in Chicago and in cities and states all across the country that are struggling with crime. The challenge here is Trump is trying to score cheap political points. He doesn't care about the crime in Chicago. He doesn't care about these shootings that happened over Labor Day weekend. He doesn't care about what's happening here outside of the fact that he thinks it can get him some cheap political points so people don't talk about the economy.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.